everyone, it's time to go through what happened last week on the helicopter flight simulation scene. I know you are super curious about the main topic today, and we will get to it in a few minutes, I promise, but let's follow the news as they were published. Welcome to the weekly flyby. Cowan Simulation released the 500E for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Only a couple of days after sending us some preview images of the helicopter, Joshua Cowan made it available for purchase. As usual, this is the initial release, which doesn't mean it's unfinished, but does mean Joshua still has some improvements to do. One of the things he and other developers are waiting for is proper governor support, which Microsoft already said they will be releasing with the next Sim update. That is Sim Update 12, and it will release in March, so by then we should be one less annoying problem with the helicopters in the sim, but we will get to it in this video, just please bear with me. Check out the link in the description to find where to get the Cowan Simulation 500E from Microsoft Flight Simulator, and yes, it will also come to the Microsoft Marketplace as soon as possible. Max Flight Stick has been in a release spree lately, and the new product covers one of the default Microsoft Flight Simulator helicopters as well as one of the best ones available for X-Plane, the Bell 407. The company just doesn't seem to stop, and they have been releasing quite a few products lately. I counted the products they have in their catalog, and it's over 30 at this time, quite impressive. The B407 2023 Max is as usual packed with features, which you can check out on our website. You can also find a link to the store where you can purchase this unit. Oh, and they have told us there's something else very interesting actually coming soon, so stay tuned. We have had some community members ask us about this online store called Helicopters Only, and the distributor has always been a reliable partner for Pro Flight Trainer. During the last few months, things seem to have been changing for Helicopters Only, and that led to the two companies not working together anymore, well, at least for now. Pro Flight Trainer sent us a note about this saying that Helicopters Only are currently not able to take or proceed orders for Pro Flight Trainer products as they are not a distributor anymore and currently undergoing a major reorganization. Pro Flight Trainer also stated that if you have written to Helicopters Only in the last couple of weeks and have not received any answer, you should contact Pro Flight Trainer directly. A lot of you have been asking me if Microsoft and Azobo have been working on improving helicopters. The answer has always been positive, but I could never say exactly what was going on because I didn't know that myself. I do get some off-the-record info from developers now and then, but this was not the case. But yes, Azobo has been busy, and I have reached out to Microsoft to find out what's going on. After all, 2 months after the release of Sim Update 11, which brought us native helicopter support, we should probably be getting something. And it seems a lot has been happening. Microsoft sent me a list of everything the team has worked on regarding helicopters for Sim Update 12, which is scheduled to be released in March. The biggest win on this list may be the governor change that is plaguing turbine helicopters such as the default Bell 407, for example, but that is not all. The list is pretty big, and while there may be some changes, if I had to guess, I'd say this is pretty much set on stone, and if something changes, well, we probably will have more items added to the list. You can find all the details on our website, but I will go through some points that I believe are important. For example, you probably saw some needles jumping when the governor kicks in, and this should be solved now as engine power jump during the governor activation was reduced. If a helicopter has the ability to trim the engine, this will be possible as well through a couple of new commands. The throttle control logic for multi-engine helicopters has become more consistent, however, throttle separation is not fully supported yet, but should be added in the future. I have to say I am a bit confused about this item, to be honest. So there's throttles for multi-engine helicopters and the control logic is better, but there's no separation. I really don't understand what's going on. Some performance and memory optimizations have also been done. A governor switch check for turbine engines was added and it can now be disengaged. This will probably solve some of the issues with the default Bell 407, for example, and the ones Joshua Cowan from Cowan Simulation has been talking about. There are a few other helicopter-specific items that Microsoft sent us, but as I said, you can find it all on our website with more details, so check out the video description. But there are also some non-helicopter specific changes that are quite interesting. Thermals were vastly improved and some work was put into turbulence. We will also be able to reduce turbulence through a new assistant option that will offer 3 settings: realistic, moderate, and low. And finally, a bug with the legacy flight model was fixed. This bug caused, among other things, an incorrect G-load or load factor calculation, which has been fixed. There's something else Microsoft told us that is not coming on this update, but may come in the future. The new maximum engine limits was raised to 16. So airplanes will be able to have up to 16 engines. But note that this only applies to airplanes. It does not apply to helicopters yet, and we are still limited to 2 engines. But do we even need more than 2 engines for helicopters? Well, yes, we do. At least 3 engines for the CH-53 and the AW101. That's a lot of cool stuff coming for helicopters. Now tell me something, do you know the difference between the collective and the throttle? We have had some users asking, so I explain it here, and check out the playlist for our weekly flyby videos as well. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, take care and fly safe.